The biggest compliment I can give any whiskey is not my buy more rating or perfect tenant experience score. It's the fact that I would spend my hard-earned cash to buy another bottle right after I just finished it because it's that damn delicious and it comes at a great price. So I finished 10 bottles the last couple of months. I'll let you know if they're a buy more or never more right now.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Whiskey. My name's David. And let's get straight to the bottles. So first, the slam dunk buy mores. The ones that everyone knows are delicious and comes at a great price, so why take too much time? It's going to be first, the Smoke Wagon uncut, unfiltered, coming in around $70 in my area. The Jack Daniel's single barrel proof, the 750, not this mini one, comes around $50 or $60. And the Redwood Empire Lost Monarch, the cask strength version, coming in around $70. These are absolutely delicious, right? The Smoke Wagon. Do I want something sweet, simple, and just hits the right spot? I go for this one a lot and very often because I'll be honest with you, I think this is the second or third time that this bottle has been on the Buy More, Never More videos. Jack Daniel's single barrel proofs. Come on, do I need to say more? And of course, the Redwood Empire Lost Monarch, the cask strength. There are days where you don't know if you want a bourbon or a rye. Well, this is a blue rye. It has 55% rye and 45% bourbon blend. And so you get the best of both worlds, right? You get the sweet candy and the spice from the rye. You get the caramel, the brown sugar, and the orange from the bourbon. So you know what? Some days I'm just like, you know what? I want both. And this provides that. All right. Now let's move on to the bottles I actually had to think about because either the experience was good or bad, or the price was too high, or it was too good to pass up. So first bottle, this one, if you're part of my Discord, you know that I don't like this one. It's gonna be a Nevermore. It's going to be Nulu Toasted Barrel Finish, coming in at 6 years and 112 proof. And this one I got for basically around $80 to $90. And this is a Eureka Club pick. I got this like 2.5 or 3 years ago when basically Nulu was the up and coming brand. And at the time, there was not that many cask strength toasted barrel finish bourbons anywhere, right? The only one you could maybe get your hands on was the Lodge Craig Toasted, and that's definitely not cask strength. So when I got this, I was so excited. I was like, man, this is gonna be the best thing since sliced bread. Maybe my expectations were too high, but every time I drank it, it wasn't that good. So I actually gave probably more than half this bottle away to samples and all that good stuff. And some people like him, some people don't like him, but they all agree it's definitely not worth $80 or $90. The next bottle, it absolutely surprised me. It comes in at 5 years and at $60. And I was like, a 5-year bourbon, a store pick, how good could it be? But man, it blew me away. It's going to be the Nashville Barrel Company Cypress Craft Pick up in Cypress, California. Again, coming in at 5 years, $60, and this one is 112.28 proof. I got this just on a whim because I haven't tried many Nashville Barrel Companies, and this was kind of the entry version, right? Coming in at $60. A lot of their barrel picks are unfortunately $100, $120, even $200, right? So I was like, before I buy the expensive ones, I wanted to see if these were actually any good. And man, it was delicious, right? It has all the good stuff of a good MGP, right? The powdered sugar, the spice, a little bit of fruit, a little bit of, I guess, the oak that comes at the end. And that's for a 5-year-old. It was so good, it was part of my welcome sample pack to my Fort Knox members. So hopefully they will try it and maybe they'll agree with me, but you know what? Hopefully they'll agree that for a 5-year-old, it's a banger. So it's a buy more. And the next one, well, the brand has really good reputation. And coming in at 10 years, I was expecting something kind of special or cool, but it was kind of good, but nothing special. And coming in around $80, I'm just not gonna ever buy them again. It's gonna be Whistlepig 10-year, coming in at 100 proof, and again around $80 in my area. I was pleasantly surprised on how unique it was, right? In terms of just what I was expecting. Since it's a rye, I was expecting a spice. I was expecting a little bit of sharp fruit. But I actually got more of a Scotch type of like a slow, mellow fruit, right? A lot of honey sweetness. And the spice was actually kind of tame. So I was like, huh, kind of interesting. But the more I drank it, the more I said, it's kind of mid. I mean, nothing special, nothing great, and really a lot of great options in that $70, $80, $90 range. I don't need to go back to this. So nevermore. So the next bottle, well, I call this a friendly fire. This one is a good pull. I actually really enjoyed every single drop of this bottle, but the same brand just brings out so many good stuff that I would just buy something else. It's going to be Barrel Dovetail Whiskeys finished in rum, port, and Cabernet cask. Again, I enjoyed every single thing. And it comes in around $80. I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. But as I mentioned, I really enjoy the Barrel Mizunara, the Barrel Vantage, the Barrel Seagrass, even the Barrel Foundation more than this. So instead of buying this one, I'll probably either buy those or whatever barrel is coming up with next. I mean, they just released the Foundation Double Barrel. They're gonna have a Foundation Single Barrel, and I don't know what else they're gonna come up with. But you know what? I'd rather buy those than this. So again, nevermore. I'm gonna take a small break to ask you for one favor. Push that like button. Just push it. Just do it. Just do it right now. And I wanna thank my Patreon YouTube members. You guys are the best. So next bottle, it's absolutely delicious, but the price is kind of high, coming around $90 to $100, depending on where you find it. And sometimes it's not that easy to find. So I had to contemplate, but you know what? Every time I drink it, I just couldn't live without it. So it's going to be a buy more. It's going to be Murray Hill Club, coming at 103 proof. And again, it's about $90 to $100. And for me, I absolutely love it. Now, this is a blend of 18-year-old and 11-year-old bourbons with 9-year-old American light whiskeys. And so it really gives you the best of both worlds, right? You get that oakiness, the sweet, oaky caramel burntness that you get from those high-aged bourbons, but you also get that nice little fruit, like a cherry or a little bit of brighter fruits, right? Even like peaches or kiwis with that powdered sugar sweetness coming from that American light whiskey. So you get the oakiness at the end, you get all that at the finish, but in the mouth, oof, it's a party. The only thing that made me think about it was the price. But now, these days, you can try to find it on sale. And so I got my backup for $66. So if you find it at that price, to buy it and back it up. Even at $90, to buy more for me. And the next bottle, well, ever since 2023, the numbers or the years and the proof seemingly has gone down every single year. And now people have swore off that they'll never buy this because it's just not as good as it was back then. Well, I don't know if it's better or worse now, but it's still a great value. So for me, it's gonna be a buy more. It's gonna be Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, this particular batch being C922. So this one, obviously, if I see another one for $70, I'm gonna buy more. Well, that's gonna be really hard. But as many of you know, starting from B523, that they got rid of the 12-year age statement on the side, and now it's just on the front, right? That one was a little bit over 11 years. And now the new ones in 2024 and 2025, the A125, that one came in at 10 years, 7 months, and 118.2 proof. And so people have been very, very, disappointed that the years and the proof has gone down. Now, they did make an anomaly with the C923 at 13 years, 7 months, coming in at like 133 proof plus. And everyone considers it one of the best batches of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof since like the ones in 2020. And so people were thinking maybe there was gonna be one batch a year that was just gonna be a banger. Well, in 2024 and the start of 2025, it doesn't look like it. But think about it. It's still a 10-year, 7-month barrel proof bourbon that's absolutely delicious, coming in at $60 to $70. I mean, if you just look at it that way, it's still a great value. Was it as good as a value as it was back in 2021, 2022? Maybe not, right? But what is? So for me, it's still a great value and I still like it. Yes, is it different than what it was back in 2020? Of course. Is it better or worse? That's up to you to decide. But for me, if I drink it and it's good, I'm gonna keep buying it. And this, buy more. So last one, well, technically this should be a slam dunk buy more. At MSRP, you buy one, you buy two, you buy three of these. But it's really hard to find at MSRP, so I'm gonna tell you what the max you should pay for. It's gonna be E.H. Taylor single barrel with the MSRP coming around $80. Again, if you find this at $80, first of all, you're a lucky person. Second, you should buy one, two, or whatever they allow you to do. Because not only are these single barrels, so they're fantastic and they're different a little bit here, a little bit there. It's just a wonderful pour. But when's the last time you saw it for 80 bucks, right? So what is the max I would pay for another bottle of E.H. Taylor single barrel? For me, 100 bucks. That's it. I know that's, I guess, only slightly above MSRP, but it is 25% above MSRP if you think about it that way. And there's just so many good whiskeys now in that $70, $80, $90 range that yes, I would love to have another one of these. Yes, I would love to drink this right now. But if it's $120, $150, I'll drink something else until I find it for $100. So buy more at $100 or less. If you see it for more, buy something else. So let me know in the comments, what bottles have you finished off in the last couple of months? And for you, which ones are buy more or never more? Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.